It has been exactly 1 second between the last episode and this episode. So, before I try to use the keyboard, see if we can climb this.
Fixed tight. Presumably to stop critics stealing.
Yeah, whatever.
That broken window looked like the best way in.
Do you have anything? Your stuff. Although I doubt any of it could, like, you know.
No.
You know.
Fixed tight.
Okay. Now, my gut feeling says she's already dead.
Locked? No way was I going to break through a door like that.
Ooh. Locked again.
A hair clip to pick a high security lock?
Oh.
The intercom system wasn't working. Bad sign. Somebody had cut the wire.
Will this work? No. So I think we climb up this. Well, we have to knock it over first. It lines up with that, and I climb up it.
I unhooked the first wire.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be more complex than that, to be honest.
I released the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue...
Yeah, just give it a little, like... Just give it a wee nudge. Yeah, it's like a giant key.
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything.
And now it's a makeshift ladder.
The plastic sheet was thick and strong. No.
Really? Through the...
No.
Okay.
No.
Really? It's like, I could, like, really do all these. You need that. Really? The bullet does it? And we'll just save here because I don't want to do that over again. And inside.
My God, I'm too late. Imelda. Oh no.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be alright.
You know that isn't true.
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. How absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda?
You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you.
You didn't know my father.
So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
She was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why?
But isn't that what journalists do to a lot of people anyway? They lie and they cheat just to get the story. Well, most of them. I don't think all of
Even
them
in
are like
death,
that.
Imelda looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace. I opened it. Inside was a tiny gold key.
That looks silver to me.
I took the key.
that
I
is
had to
silver.
leave. I knew I could never return.
That was a silver key. See if it's gold in my inventory? I'm going to tell it you're not gold, you're silver. Deal with it. Nope.
It was the key from Imelda.
You're silver. I don't care what you say. It looks silver to me. I'm up to turn that on again. Alright. Who can we ring?
There wasn't anyone that...
Okay then.
I had no reason.
Okay then. You just go to sleep at night or something?
My first Teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. Undisturbed. No...
Oh, she's looking for bugs. That makes sense. The best place, well, that would be a bad place. If you turn the music on, it's going to really deafen someone.
In the dim light, I caught the reflection of something metallic. A small, sinister-looking metal disc had been tucked under my father's box. It was a bug. Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have. You don't scare me. Espèce de...
You know, I know this is a cheap apartment and all, but my God, is it big? Like really big.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
Wait a minute.
I took out the key.
Oh.
I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
And the third piece of the picture.
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box. I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Carchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father. There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
Alright, let's read the letter.
Hotel St. George, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you are really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a phony job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all.
Neat.
He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
Yeah, so when I was a kid and I played this here, I never even got this far in the game. The first I ever got was the cafe. And the game I played was, I think it was the PS1 or one, something. Or the PC one, I'm not sure, it was one of them. And I started off at the cafe. I never really got past it. I liked the second one more. The way it started off.
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out. Or ask him to go away and come back later. But then... Come in. Hello, George.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Hanged man. There's no hanged man in these pictures, I don't think. I thought that was a hanged man, but it's just a guy blowing a trumpet. 2 guys on a horse. We got the gem. We know where the tripod is.
A knight with the knight through my teachings. There's a but the there's.
Look at... What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what. All I've got to. Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
He's not wrong.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lopinot at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
You're crazy, George.
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
So, we're gonna play George now. Right, we can go to back to her. We can go to the cafe still. We'll do Rosso first. He's not there. Great.
Sergeant Moo?
Oh,
Yes.
Be right back. Actually, this will be the end of this episode here.
See you later, Sergeant.
Short episode, but next time. Adios and have fun. I'm a Dim Muffin. See you later.